passage is going to look a little different from what we usually do. But our strategies are still the same for reading a passage. So first, we want to underline the title. And the title of our passage is Sea Turtles. So the first step is underlining the title. Now let's take a look at the passage. Do you notice something different about this passage? They do not have the paragraphs numbered for you. Remember, a paragraph is a group of sentences that share an idea. So here we also see a clue that the first line of the paragraph goes in. That's called an indent. So that's how we know a paragraph is there as well. So we have to number it ourselves. So I'm going to number this passage 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna circle it. So we have 4 paragraphs all together. After we underline the title, number the paragraphs, we need to walk through the question. So our questions look a little different today too. Here it says author's purpose, inform. The author is informing me about, then we write the answer here. We need evidence, proof from the text that shows us that the author's purpose is to inform. So we already know, they already gave it away, that this passage is informing us. So that must mean the genre is nonfiction. It's giving us facts and it's giving us information about maybe sea turtles. Well, now we walked through the questions. We need to read the passage. Sea turtles. Sea turtles have been around for many years. You can find many different species of sea turtles. The sea turtle's shell is made for swimming. It is smooth and rounded perfectly so that it can help them move quickly through the water. Sea turtles like to eat jellyfish, seaweed, crabs, shrimp, and snails. Different species of sea turtles eat slightly different things. Sea turtles are found all over the world. Most sea turtles travel long ways. Some sea turtles travel as far as 1,400 miles. Sea turtles spend most of their time in the water. So if you want to see one, go take a swim in the ocean. So now we read the passage. Now we need to answer the question and prove it. So here we have our questions. The author is informing me about. So what was the author's purpose for writing that text? What did the author want you to know about? Or what does the author want you to know about it? Why did the author write it? Well, the author is informing me about, and don't just say sea turtles because we need more information than that, is informing me about how sea turtles, I'm going to write how sea turtles look. What else did they tell us about? Well, they told us about what they eat, how they look, what they eat, and where they live. So there is our sentence. So the author's purpose for writing the passage is to inform us. Inform us about what? How sea turtles look, what they eat, and where they live. Now those are facts. That means this passage is nonfiction. It's true. It's giving us facts. Now we need evidence. So we need 3 evidence showing that the author's purpose is inform. So let's look back and let's see how the sea turtles look. The sea turtle's shell is made for swimming. It is smooth and rounded perfectly. So if we look at the evidence here, the first evidence, what paragraph did we find that proof in for how sea turtles look? We found it in paragraph 2. So I'm going to put P for paragraph in 2. But I still need to answer it. So I'm going to put the evidence is the text tells me the turtle's shell is round and smooth. Now we need to give more evidence. So what they eat. What paragraph tells us about what sea turtles eat? Well, sea turtles like to eat jellyfish, seaweed, crabs, shrimp, and snails. So that is in paragraph 3. So for evidence, we're going to put P, paragraph, in 3, because that's where we found the evidence or proof at. And remember, when we find the proof, we have to go back and underline it in the paragraph. So I'm going to put the text tells me turtles eat snails, jellyfish, and seaweed. They eat crabs. Let's see, jellyfish, seaweed. Oops, I messed up, but that's okay. I will scratch it out. And crab. Now we need one more piece of evidence, where they live. So let's look at paragraph 4. Sea turtles are found all over the world. They travel long ways. They travel really far. They live in the water and the ocean. So we can put paragraph P4. Oh, I forgot to put text there too. I'll just fix that. The text. Now, the text tells me turtles live in the ocean all over the world. Now, that is how we use our strategies to read a passage, answer the question, and find the proof. Now it's your turn to read this passage and answer the questions as well. And ask yourself, what is the author telling me? What does the author want me to know? Why did the author write this text? And how do I know?